Hey, what is going on, Guardians? CBL here, and even as E3 is beginning to wind down, with most of the conferences being done, and now we've just got another day or two of show floor stuff, we're still getting new information and trailers for Destiny 2 DLC 3 Forsaken. Today, we got our first real trailer for the new Gambit PvEvP game mode. Now, this trailer was about 2 minutes and 40 seconds of awesome, and it does a much better job of explaining the Gambit game mode than I ever could, so I'm just going to go ahead and let that thing play out in its entirety. There's going to be some really interesting new stuff in there. We get some great looks at the enemies and environments that we'll be engaging with when the Gambit game mode goes live in Forsaken later this year. We also get a great look at that incoming hand cannon that people were speculating might be Thorn. Now we see it's something different. It's kind of a taken hand cannon. We see it fires spikes, kind of similar to the way Thorn used to fire big giant nails at enemies. So there's definitely some awesome references there. But anyways, here's the full trailer.
This little game you're about to play, I call Gambit. Your fire team's gonna compete with another gang of Guardians to see which of you is better at hunting all the enemies of humanity. All right. Let's see what we've got. Fallen.
This is Gambit, an all-new hybrid game mode for Destiny 2 Forsaken. It's team PvE with some PvP. Fight, collect, bank, invade.
Perfect.
2 teams of 4 in separate arenas. First to kill the boss wins. But you don't fight each other. Not yet. You fight these guys, and that thing. Kill enemies, grab the motes they drop, and bank them to score. Deposit enough at once, and you'll send the other team a blocker, a beast to slow down their progress.
That'll take them a while to chew.
And every 25 motes your team racks up, well, you don't send the beast, you are the beast. Buffed and unleashed on the enemy team with one goal: disruption.
One more in the grave. 3 down.
Pick your targets wisely, because when a Guardian dies, their motes die with them. Now, once your team has enough motes banked, you'll face the big boss, a primeval.
You summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours.
Burn him down. But look alive, because he won't be alone. A Guardian from the other team can keep invading through the final fight. Stick together to wreck the enemy faster, or send a Guardian to bomb the other side. Throughout a match, that's your gamble. And it can reap killer rewards. Fight, collect, bank, invade. Dominate the enemies. Deny your opponent. Destroy the primeval. This is Gambit.
Yeah!
Destiny 2 Forsaken available September 4th. Pre-order now and get Cade's exotic stash.
So there we go, that was our new look at the awesome new Gambit game mode coming later this year in Forsaken. And like I said, the video does a much better job of explaining the game mode than I ever could. But we did get to see some really interesting new stuff over the course of that trailer. Again, we got to see some of the new armor, the new weapons, some of which is going to be tied directly to Gambit. They showed off a little round table of that towards the end there. We got to see some of the primeval bosses, we got to see more of the environment space there, and of course, we even got to see a couple of hints towards some of the new subclass trees coming with Forsaken. Specifically for Warlocks, we already know about the Kamehameha arc change for Warlocks, and of course the new roaming teleport-based self-destruct Nova Bomb variant super that they're also getting. But in this, we get a very quick look at the new subclass tree for the Solar class for Warlocks. Based on the video footage and evidence we've been able to get, it looks like this is a new super titled the Well of Radiance. This upcoming tree is going to be much more focused on support. Now that NDAs have been lifted, we're learning a lot more about some of the things that the content creators who were able to go to that Destiny Community Summit have been putting out, and that includes this new subclass tree for Warlocks, which is going to be based around healing. You see it there towards the end, where that Warlock is slamming a flaming sword into the ground. That creates a Mega Rift that apparently gives you 30% increased damage, it restores your health, and gives you an overshield. And if that weren't big enough, apparently this new subclass is also capable of healing teammates, healing other Guardians via their grenades. Meaning we're finally getting a dedicated healing class within Destiny 2. And I've got to say, that sounds incredible to me. That's a really cool change that's focused way more on the utility of a character rather than just the flat out DPS that they can do. But yeah, there's a lot of really interesting stuff in this video, but it's not the only bit of news that we've got today. Some brand new Forsaken screenshots and art pieces have dropped thanks to the Activision Press Center. And they show off some really interesting upcoming content, including some of the new weapons, some of the new enemies, some of the new locales, and some of the returning characters to Destiny, chiefest of which is Petra Venj, whom we last saw way back in the Reef in Destiny 1. And of course, given the subject matter of Forsaken, she's probably going to be living up to that pun in her name. Now, the screenshots we have here definitely indicate that Petra will be making a return, whether as our vendor or liaison within the Reef, or as an NPC we'll encounter out in the story. Some of the screenshots certainly make it look like she's out there in the Prison of Elders with you, so I cannot wait to see what more is going to be coming with that. Now, additionally, we also get some great shots in here of the Barons of the Scorn, some of the concept art pieces for those bosses. We get some awesome new shots of Warlock armor, complete with a new hand cannon, some new sniper rifles, all kinds of new weapons within these screenshots, including a better look at that hand cannon that we saw in the previous trailer. One of the weapons we actually get some detail on is a sniper rifle titled the Twilight Oath. This is a solo damage sniper rifle that's sitting in the special weapon slot, and it makes me so happy to finally be able to say that. It's in the rapid fire archetype, and it seems to have the ability Opening Shot, regain improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of an attack. We also get to see a shotgun in your kinetic primary slot titled the Trackless Waste. This is a precision type of shotgun at 400 power with an ability that grants it increased ammo reserves, faster reload, stow, and ready speed when crouched. Definitely sounds interesting, and if you look at some of the other weapons that are sitting in the primary slot there, you of course see bows. We saw that in the special slot as well. You see a sniper rifle there, shotguns, all kinds of things. So that new weapon system is in full effect, and I love it. I love being able to use whatever I want, wherever I want. But of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room. We've got a brand new exotic sword in that power weapon slot. And of course, we get to see that sword in a bunch of other screenshots here as well. Cannot wait to learn what that thing does. But alright Guardians, that is it for this video. Again, I just wanted to show off that new trailer and some of the new screenshots that we've gotten. If you want to download these screenshots, I will leave a link to the thread where you can find them down in the description box below. So go pick them up, maybe make one or two of them a desktop wallpaper or a motivational photo to remind you who to focus on this September. But alright, that is it for this one, Guardians. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all the latest stuff we're putting out. Anyways, I'm out for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.